What's up, Playboys? It's your boy Wings, and I figured it's late night, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you some of the progress that my Witch Doctor is currently going on. As most people know, that I lost my wizard to the enraged timer, and you see right here, I'm in a whole world of shit. See, in hardcore on Diablo 3, for those of you who don't play it, you only have one life. If you see the little red ball down there at the bottom, if that ever empties out, your character is deleted. You lose everything and all your progress. And you can't really leave the game. Like, I couldn't just, like, exit and leave the game right now. So I either have to fight them out or go to town. Don't let me go and fool you like I'm in a horrible, horrible situation here. There is an exit I could have took. There is a waypoint just to the left of me. But I'm like, you know what? I'm alright. Let's just keep my distance. And if the shit hits the fan real bad, I'll spirit walk out to the waypoint. Let me go and explain some of the tactics I'm using here to actually defeat this mob of monsters, because there's actually two different rares here, and there's a whole bunch of trash mobs, and there's also a one of those fucking mace guys which hit like a fucking ton of bricks. What I'm doing is basically using haunt. Since when you get with the Witch Doctor, this is Nightmare, by the way. With the Witch Doctor, once you get so far into a difficulty, your pets pretty much become worthless. And when your pets become worthless, you'll see me constantly keep throwing my giant zombie up, but he never really does nothing. So I'm using haunt with Relentless Spirit. What that does is 300% of my weapon damage, which is about 1600 with full soul harvest. So, you know, 300% of that is, let me go ahead and give it out. Idea of it. It's about 4,800 damage I do every 2 seconds with haunt. So what you do, that's what I'm doing, is basically running around and haunting these characters. One, because if my attack is splinters on my poison dart, and if I was to constantly do that, like you see me when every time I catch a break after the spirit walk, I throw some splinters out there, because that does 160% every time I cast it to whatever enemy it hits. But like I said, like, there's not much room for error, because if I take too long to do it, I'm gonna get fucking swarmed and I get trapped. As you see, Spirit Walk will allow me to walk through enemies. So that's what I'm doing. Basically, I'm walking through enemies, hitting Soul Harvest. One, to keep my intelligence up, to keep my damage up, and two, every time I Soul Harvest, I actually get life. And I'll see right there, I casted the Fetish Ambush on them, which is one of the Fetish Army things. It does 250% per fetish, which there's 5 fetishes, so it's 1,000% damage. So it's something like 12,000 damage. It's like a 12,000 damage area of effect if you use it like that. And that's the way I used it there. It just finally got off cooldown. And between the fetishes and me just, you know, baiting people with a haunt, like I'm running away and basically picking the guys up. Like, I see the guys that are getting weak, I'm like, okay, boom, let's throw haunt on him. And I'm just counting 1, 2 in my head. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now they finally thinned out a great deal, because you see right here, a lot of these guys are actually illusions, because one of the guys had the illusion thing on it. But even regardless, this is the kind of mob pack that could kill somebody that's not prepared for it. And I'm playing solo here with the Witch Doctor, mainly because once you get so far in hardcore, there's nobody that actually is there with you. Very few people are up here towards the end of Nightmare and the top of Hell. There might be 4 people there altogether, and another reason I don't feel like my damage is high enough to be playing in a party, since the monsters scale so badly. And that's the first boss right there. That was a real bad boss encounter. It was a fun one, don't get me wrong. That's the reason I play hardcore, to get that heart pounding of your heart feeling experience. Here's another one that was a little later on in the act. Yes, I beat the Siege Breaker and all that by myself. And this guy, he's faster than me, which is a pain in the ass, because every time I stop, I get hit. And these are these Gorgonors, or whatever the fuck they're called. And like, you'll see, like, I'm always like, motherfucker. Like, I was actually worried here because I didn't have an exit plan. So I had to actually switch up on haunt on the fly, because I usually don't keep haunt equipped, mainly because for some reason I keep holding on to that gargantuan, because he takes 2 hits. I mean, that's literally all he takes is 2 hits. And another thing is, I don't really have a whole lot of room to run on. Remember the last video I talked about with kiting, and how to kite into an area that you've already cleared? Well, I didn't really clear a whole lot of this area. So, boom. like right you see right there, just trying to pick people off with haunt. This is the best way to use haunt, by the way. It's just when you're kiting like this, just throw it back there and let them pick them off. It's also pretty good against stationary boss targets as adding like a 5th man. And you see right there, I kind of fucked up, but I hit him with the fetish ambush, which is a tactic you don't really see a whole lot of people running. Most high level witch doctors run the bears, which the bears ain't to level 54, and I'm currently level 46. So I got another 8 levels before I actually get the zombie bear rush thingy. But right now I'm just trying to get to level 54, just slowly pounding away at it. So far I've completed almost every act in the game by myself with the witch doctor, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Right here there's another hard boss encounter that's very easily set down by me and my boy Cormac. If you have any questions about the witch doctor, if you see anywhere I can improve on, please let me know. Peace.